Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle. You have come to the channel on a Monday daily message. If you're new to the channel, we do a reading Monday through Friday just to tap in to see what the energies are for the day. So this is the Monday after Christmas. So I hope you all had a beautiful holiday. If it's a day different than that particular Monday, it's when you were meant to see it. So I put it out into the universe. It's a timeless message. But what I'm doing on this day is tapping into the collective energy to see and using my intuition and the cards to see what it is that is a message that's appropriate for us on this day. So I put out a 3-card, pick a card reading over the weekend to look forward into 2026, to look at what is the energies, the tools that we need to step into 2026 with. So if you've missed that, go back and check that out. You can go to my my channel, The Art of the Oracle, and you can find over 200 different readings. So enjoy that. They're all free. All I ask is that if you come to the channel, hit that subscribe button. So for today, we're looking at the journey and asking, what do we most need to know right now? What is the energy moving us towards for this time? Money. Okay. So there is something about money that's really important for us right now. Now, money is a very interesting card to get. It's an energetic frequency money. If we struggle with having or keeping money or feeling like money is easy, right? There could be some old programming working. As you can see here, it almost looks like the universe is freely giving forth money. When I reach into the guidebook to find out what the author of the deck wanted us to know, basically it dives into what the relationship around money is. So we all grew up with a specific relationship. Some of us were around tons of money and it just felt like money was always there. Some of us grew up in homes that money was really tight and money was never around and it just felt so scarce. And that informs us as we move into the world. And what the guidebook says is that it can bring an unconsciousness into the way we relate to money. Now, money is a frequency, and as long as your heart is open to receiving, then we are allowing that money frequency in. It is a frequency of stability, but of abundance, of awareness. So what this card is asking is for us to examine that relationship that we have with money and to recognize, be aware of that relationship so we don't block any money influences trying to come our way. So let's see if there is any additional cards that would like to come out from this Oracle deck. Okay, we have Awaken. Oh, I love this. So the first thing that I noticed with this is, look at, it could be any color eyes. It could be blue and brown or whatever, but it's not, it's green. So it's asking us to awaken to this abundance that is all around us. And it's coming in the form of money, of financial rewards for some of the things that we get. We have a lot tied up around money. We have a lot of influences, and this is, this shows an eye asleep and then slowly waking up to what money is exactly and how we've got little things tied up around the situation of money. This awakening card could have come with any other card, but it didn't. It came with the money card. So what we want is we want the money to flow. We want the money to flow into our life and to become aware of what our relationship is around money. So let's ask for clarification around money and what it means to us as we're moving forward, because we all just had the holidays and some of us put, purchases on credit cards and then they come due, and so there will be a lot of stuff wrapped up around money, the having, have not, bills being paid. So let's ask for additional information from the beautiful tarot, Queen of Cups. So This is a very interesting card to come out. I'm going to ask for additional information because the Queen of Cups is an abundant card. The Queen of Cups is an open-hearted energy, but in this particular reading, normally she's sitting on her throne and just looking out at, you know, the future of what money is. But this one is kind of looking at the past. This crow is literally looking at money and how to resolve it. We have this moon energy, which is sometimes considered to be information that is not quite seen, a little bit hidden, but there's a lot of water energy here. So there is a lot of our emotional energy that is tied into the way we feel about money, and it's and this whole awakening. We could have a really big shock in January and think, oh my gosh, we didn't realize we spent so much money in the month to come. Or it could just be that you had so much fun and maybe you realize that what else is money for, right? Is for our stability and happiness. So one of the things that I keep noticing is this lotus flower that's right here at the surface. And that shows a growth. For the lotus flower to come to the surface, it has to rise through a lot of darkness. And all it does is just keep going forward until it reaches the surface. It has an inner knowing that there is something that it's reaching for, even though it I don't know, I guess I shouldn't speak for the lotus flower, but it just keeps moving in the darkness without actually seeing until it hits the surface. And then there's a completely new energy or light coming through. It's no longer in the dark. And that was kind of what it feels like here in this awakening. Like we're no longer in the dark regarding money. Look at this. So interestingly, we've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is again, this is like the wish fulfilled card. We have all of these lotus flowers right in the middle. It's like the rising above. Tens represent the ending of financial burdens and the beginning of maybe a new, freer, more liberated a life around money. I think that one of the reasons why we're seeing it in this way is that the cards are asking us to check what our frequency is. What do we have? Old patterning, old thoughts, old beliefs that maybe we grew up with around money. It's time to awaken to what the energy of money really is. We have this in our world. We have this, disproportionate amount of money going to one person or one group and not the other. And it needs to be more balanced. When we become aware of the fact that we don't have to, we've been taught that we have to earn money. And I think that we have the right to that sort of abundant freedom just as much as anybody else ahead of a corporation, although they would disagree with that. But a lot of times people who have a lot of money, they always say that they worked really hard for it. But a lot of things were just available to them that just kind of fell into place for them to have the security around the relationships around money. And that's what the awakening is about that you have the ability to have everything that it is that you need. It's just time to wake up to it, to open your heart, to find the love for the frequency around money, and to accept that money is, I feel like the relationship with money in 2025 is changing and becoming a completely new relationship. We're going to see money in a very, very different way as we move into the new year. So don't let the fear or the regret kind of sneak into your space. Keep your vision broad and think that all will be fine and that the money that we need will be coming forward in the month. So that's what this message is all about. Changing our relationship around money, allowing ourselves to feel into the abundant energy that money brings into us, and then stepping into 2026 with a whole new awareness and a whole new relationship with money. So thank you so much for being here at the Art of the Oracle. Please join me tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday as we dive in once again to find out additional information as we're rounding out this year, ending in this the last week in the new year. I hope you enjoy the reading today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.